Ravens versus Vikings.
Here, I'll do this for.
There you go. Now we're each rocking our team's jersey. That's way better.
Holy shit, bro.
Oh, no. Hey, pretty girl.
So, one thing I would like to make clear before I dive into
Wait,
this
hold
game.
on. That one commenter, if you're watching this and I interrupted Maddox a lot, you just when you have time, go and rewatch it because I don't think I interrupted you that bad. I'm going to give him his time and space to talk about what he needs to talk about just for you.
By the way, we both interrupt the shit out of each other. I genuinely don't care.
Well, especially, we don't care because,
We drink, bro. I don't even notice when you interrupt
We
me.
drink.
It's not that serious. Like,
well, especially, I'm pretty shit-faced right now. But
before I dive into my notes for the Vikings game, I'm going to specify one thing. Bro, we got to stop putting all the blame on JJ every game. Like, not necessarily from Vikings fan, because I haven't seen a lot of hate from – a lot of the hate from Vikings fans I've been seeing is from KOC, and that's a lot of feelings that I'm feeling right now as well as a Minnesota fan. But non-Vikings fans on the internet, I'm seeing a lot of hate coming JJ's way. And at the end of the day, bro, he started, 4 games in the NFL, and he's going to struggle, and I think – he didn't play great this game, bro, but I really think he was the least of our concerns in this game. We had 8 false starts at home, and he was willing to go in front of every football fan and say that he takes full accountability for it. He threw 2 interceptions this game, but one of them he took a shot to JJ in double coverage, which wasn't a great throw, and the other one he took a one-on-one shot to JJ in single coverage, and JJ tripped. I'm not going to necessarily put the blame on him. I just think with the problems we had this game with the line of scrimmage and committing false starts, with JJ not showing the greatest effort, with the struggles with play calling we've had with KOC, the last thing I'm going to do is sit here and blame our quarterback who has started 4 games. And honestly, I just think he was the least of our concerns this game. And with that being said, we can go ahead and dive into these notes. First note is I kind of hate my life because I do think this is the end of our season. The whole rest of the division is currently sitting above 500. If we could get a win above the Bears, I do think it would be big because then we'd have the sweep on them. We'd be still undefeated in the division. But I would not be shocked whatsoever if we did find a way to lose to the Bears this week because they've been looking a lot better since
it's
we played
2
them week 1.
wins, though, against the Lions with y'all having the win, so it's not that bad.
I know. This did kind of feel like a do-or-die game, but this Bears game is almost even more do-or-die because it's an NFC team that's in our division. But yeah, the next note, I already dove into it a little bit. The 8 false starts at home, that's just completely unexcusable. I do respect JJ for going up and saying he takes the blame, but I'm not stupid enough to sit here and say that's JJ's fault because it's not. He's just doing that because he's a good kid and he wants to lead this team, and I respect that. That is not JJ's fault. That is unexcusable as a team. I don't know if I should put the blame on KOC or the offensive line. Brian O'Neill had 3 of those, I believe. And I like Brian O'Neill. He's one of the better tackles in the league, but
He had a rough game, too.
8 false starts at home is just completely unexcusable. And diving more into KOC, bro, his play calling is really starting to get old. We had 2 interceptions on 3rd and short where we're throwing, it gets to a point where you're not even throwing the defense off when every time it's 3rd and short, you're trying to get a chunk play. Bro, we were averaging. So, hang on. Aaron Jones averaged 5.2 yards per carry. Jordan Mason averaged 6.2 yards per carry. And they combined for 13 total rushing attempts. And we weren't running the ball on 3rd and 1. Maybe let's just get to the sticks and get a first down so we can actually get a drive going.
That's crazy.
Rather than turning the ball over on 3rd
If you include J.J. McCarthy, Aaron Jones, and Jordan Mason, all their carries combined, it's times 2. It's 2 less carries than Jonathan Taylor had against the Colts.
Exactly. I love KOC, bro, and in no way am I saying, we need to get rid of him or can him or anything, but, the play calling's just really starting to get old because I feel like I've said this, 3 weeks in a row now, how we just need to simplify the play calling, and normally it's on 1st down. That's the big problem for me. This week it was 3rd down, and I've seen clips from even when Kirk Cousins was our quarterback where we're just running this bullshit on 3rd down.
What'd you think about the 2 picks?
So that's one of the notes I have. So the first interception, bro, I get it's Jay Jettas, bro. It was double coverage. I think Jettas could have showed a little better effort on the pass, but at the end of the day, if you're throwing a deep ball into double coverage, I think you deserve to get picked off.
Especially on 3rd and short, right?
I said that the first one was on 3rd and short. I'm almost positive it was, but I'm not going to say that was a fact. I do know that the second one was. The second interception, bro, I'm literally not going to blame that on JJ. Have you seen it yet? Because you told me you hadn't seen it yet. So look it up so you can watch it because this really had me tilted because Vikings fans, or no, NFL fans have been sitting here saying, hey, you have arguably the best receiver in the league. Maybe let's throw him the ball. JJ has a chance one-on-one against Marlon Humphrey, who the Ravens have been struggling in the secondary this year, to throw the ball to Justin Jefferson, and he takes a chance. Justin Jefferson gets tripped up, and I'm not going to blame him for that. Like I said with Sauce Gardner, shit happens. He trips up. But, bro, Marlon Humphrey intercepts the ball, and Jay Jettas shows literally no effort to go and make a play to tackle Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey could have called fair catch on this ball if he wanted to on the interception, and then literally sat there jogging for 10 seconds trying to find a hole because Jay Jettas is making no effort to go and try to tackle him. I don't think this was a J.J. McCarthy error at all. If I had J.J. one-on-one 50 yards down the field, I would take it too, but he just happened to trip up. But I am disappointed to see my team's franchise player not even make an effort to go and make a play and tackle Marlon Humphrey on this interception. Let me know if you can find the clip.
I finally found it, but there's an ad. I'm sorry, I'm wheezing right now, dude. When it gets cold, my allergies get so bad, bro. 5. All right, 3rd and 1. Oh yeah, it is 3rd and 1.
No,
Right.
I know that the second one was 3rd and 1.
Of course it went. Yeah, that was bad.
I don't know if it's going to show a replay or anything, but
It was
JJ
bad.
literally tripped. Like, the reason that Marlon Humphrey's all about, does it show like what happened after the interception?
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, it does show the replay. Yeah, it just trips.
But do you see JJ after the interception?
Just kind of stays on the ground.
He literally, no, he gets up and just watches Marlon Humphrey, bro. I don't know if the replay's long
Doesn't
enough,
try to
but
tackle him.
literally didn't make an effort whatsoever. And that shit really had me heated, bro, because I love you, JJ. I've been defending you as wide receiver 1 in the league, but like, the wide receiver 1 needs to be making it. Like, if that's Puka Nacua, he's making that tackle and not letting that shit slide.
Puka's better. I think we just got to get to that point.
We already dove into the run game, bro. It's not even just on 3rd and short, bro. If our running backs are averaging over 5 yards a carry, bro, they should be having more than 13 carries. That shit's just really annoying. I do like that Jalen Naylor and JJ are starting to build a good connection, bro. First drive of the game, we had a 6-yard reception to Jalen Naylor on that huge 4th and 10 we had with JJ. He found Jalen Naylor after evading a couple sacks, and that's another play where like JJ's showing that he really wants to win these games. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and put the blame on him. We stopped the run on defense again against Derrick Henry. And we were good in the red zone, and it just literally is all for nothing, bro, because in the second half, we fumble on the kick return. We can't move the sticks because of the play calling right now. And then the last thing I have to say is the roughing the passer. I don't know if I told you about it yet. You still haven't seen it?
I did see that one.
Like, I get according to the rules, it was the roughing the passer, and it was a soft call.
According to the rules, it is a roughing the
I
passer.
don't think that should be the rule, though.
That should not be the
But I'm not going to sit here.
It's the body weight is the problem.
Yes.
Like, it's not fair to say a defensive lineman can't put their full body weight onto a player.
Especially
Because, like, let's say, like, there are some times where, like, you're going around and you got to pick him up, you know? Like,
especially against a player like Lamar Jackson,
Yeah.
if he doesn't wrap him up and use his body weight, Lamar Jackson's going to break the sack and break for 30 yards. But the last thing I'm going to do is sit here and complain about a call whenever we literally, like, showed no life in this game and had 8 false starts at home and the play calling was terrible. So this was just a rough game all around, just as a Vikings fan, because I want to see my receiver showing more heart. I want to see my quarterback play better, even though I said I'm not going to put the blame on him. He still got to had a better game. Other than the interceptions, he missed a couple throws. I think he made some big-time plays, which showed some heart, but the play calling was bad. We didn't run the ball. 8 false starts at home. We stopped the run and stopped them in the red zone, and it just didn't matter. Like, this was honestly, like, with everything I went through this season, like, this was honestly one of the most heartbreaking games I've watched, because even when we got shit on the Chargers in primetime, we had Carson Wentz. I didn't expect us to win, really. Like, this was a game that we really needed to win, and we literally did everything wrong. So that was just my big problem with this week.